to my temple, to the Temple of Tarot, Astrology and Yoga. Welcome to my hammock in Hawaii, from where I'm going to give you your March 2026 Astro Tarot forecast. This is going to be relevant to you if your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign is Virgo. I'm a Pisces, and I am always in love with Virgos. They win my heart so easily. I'm just impressed by all your qualities, characteristics, attributes. But there's a reason that I believe that the Virgin is your symbol. Because there's an innate innocence to Virgos that if you stray away from in any way during life, the karmic ramifications are quite severe, because you're meant to be the innocence, representative of the innocence of the chart, of the zodiac. So if you're new, Virgo, what I do is I combine a very simple astrology forecast, just involving the transits of two planets, Mars and Venus, the male energy and the female energy, that live very short while in any particular sign, and so they give the color or the flavor, energetic flavor of the month, and help us, guide us in the tarot reading, which is also very simple, involving only a 4-card spread. That will follow after we finish this. For the month of March, Mars, I believe on the 2nd of March, moves into Pisces, your 7th house, directly opposite you, the 7th house of relationships, one-on-one relationships. And Venus moves into Aries, I believe on the 6th of March, and that's your 8th house. And Venus is a planet representing harmony and love, cooperation, and money. So let's examine what this means. Mars in the 7th. Mars, again, is a planet that symbolizes ambition, drive, kinetic energy, passionate energy that allows you to act. It's an action-oriented energy. And it is in your 7th house of relationships. So this is very passionate energy. So your relationships will receive an extra dose of passion. Now, passion could be confrontational, conflict-oriented, ego, rivalry of some sort. It could mean that, or it could mean pure sexual, romantic passion, fire, energy. And Virgos are under Virgo as a sign, because the Virgin is your symbol. People underestimate how passionate Virgos can be, sexually and in life in general. when they believe in a cause or in a mission, they are relentless and dogged. So don't underestimate the passionate potential of Virgo. And this month, you're going to exhibit it in spades. Just don't let it degrade into conflict, arguing, anger. Allow your virgin innocence to absorb that kind of energy and alchemically change it into love and cooperation, diplomacy. Now, it also could imply that new relationships will start out with an immense initiative. You'll feel as if you've got a lot of drive towards making this relationship something that is long-lasting. Or this could be about revivifying, renewing, rejuvenating an older relationship, or reconnecting with someone from the past, rekindling emotional energy in a relationship. But there's drive towards expanding your relationship beyond the parameters that you've set around it so far, making it more than it is in the moment, so that it can grow and survive all the conflicts or disagreements that are natural in most relationships occasionally. So this month may be those occasions, and you have to be very vigilant to keep things on an even keel. Now, Venus moves into your 8th house. The 8th house is very, very interesting. It's ruled by Scorpio. Scorpio is about deep inner transformation. Being very, again, passionate. Scorpios are very passionate too. So the 8th house, the words that describe it are death. So the ending of something and the rebirth of a new phase, a new life cycle, like a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. Remember, Venus's energy is very positive. It's about love and emotional fulfillment. Now, death can also imply inheritance, legacies, what you leave behind or what is left behind for you to use. And with Venus there may be something beneficial that's left behind by someone else or by the circumstances that you can employ or use to your benefit. Another word that describes the 8th house is taxes, or dealing with governmental agencies. And with Venus there, you might be positively rewarded through some sort of organization or agency, or you could get some beneficial tax returns. Now, the house is also about partnership, just like the 7th house is about one-on-one relationship. The 8th house is also about partnership, but it could be business or it could be romantic, but a significant and important partnership. And with Venus here, partnerships benefit. They grow through cooperation. This is about shared resources and money. So it's about having a beneficial contract with your partner, having to do with shared resources. So I think that sums it up. And now we're going to use this as a foundation, a basis, an anchor for the upcoming tarot forecast. And if you need any further help after this reading is over with your personal problems or concerns, I've been reading all my life. I'm just about to turn 74, and I started reading when I was 30. I've been on this channel for about 10 years, and I've been reading professionally for over 40. My readings, I'm Pisces, Scorpio rising. I believe in guardian angels because I had profound experiences where their reality was made quite evident to me. So what I do is I contact your guardian angels via the vehicle I use is your questions, singular or plural, that I send out into the cosmic atmosphere and allow your guardian angel to give me the insight to help you interpret the reading for you. So I appreciate your donations or your contribution through a purchase of my readings, and for your viewership and your messages. And thank you very much. So wait now for your tarot forecast, and I bid you aloha and namaste. Welcome, Virgo, to my temple, to my hammock in Hawaii, from where I'm going to give you your tarot forecast for March 2026, relevant to you if your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign is Virgo. So we're going to begin. This is a 4-card spread. As I said, the first card represents the overall mood or energy of the month. The second is your challenge. The third is the unexpected. And the fourth will be the outcome. And continue to shuffle. We're continuing to shuffle. And we have 2 reversals in there. So we are ready to begin. The first card will represent the overall mood or energy of the month of March for you, Virgo. And here we have, let me put the cards down so I can do this and center it for you. That is, as you can see, the Ace. The Ace of Wands. Well, we mentioned that Mars in the 7th of relationships means an intense and passionate energy input into your one-on-one relationships. So yes, this is a commentary on that. This is the Ace of Wands. Aces are new beginnings, and wands represent fire, passion, creativity. This is a indication that your relationship is going to be very passionate. Your partnerships are going to be also inoculated with a lot of high passion, high energy, attraction, chemistry. This is sensual attraction. This is about an initial spark to a new friendship, a new romantic relationship, or a new partnership, business partnership. Or this could be just indicating that there's a revitalization of an older relationship or partnership. But it's a brand new beginning, a brand new cycle for business partnerships, friendship partnerships, or romantic partnerships. Generally speaking, this is just about pure spontaneity and seeking out adventures, maybe alone or with a partner. Shared adventures. It could be that you're traveling together, or starting a new business together, or starting a new family together. But there's a lot of raw potential energy here for whatever it is you want to do creatively. And this is a sign of fertility. It looks very phallic. Mars in the 7th. This is about potency. A time to act, to do. Where it's saying that your actions should follow your instincts. This is about the first spark of inspiration in a creative project. Or you could just be building something new with a business partner, and you've got the green light to go ahead and begin. Or you could be pleasantly surprised with some tax returns, or you might have to put your energy in filing joint investment taxes, or just an investment in general with a partner, or you're paying off your debt, or there's some kind of relief from a tax burden. All of it is quite positive for your relationships and for your dealings with government. So let's continue to the second position, the position of the challenge. So let's put this card into the little pocket on the side. So let's see now what we have in the position of your challenge, the second position. Okay, we have, you see that? We have a Cups card, card of emotions and feelings, and it is in the position of what will challenge you, the 8 of Cups. It shows someone a traveler who's walking away from his cups. He's taken a lot of time to put them in order, to assemble them. So he's put a lot of emotional energy in that project. So in the position of the challenge, what it's saying is that it may be difficult, but nonetheless necessary for you to walk away from something that no longer serves you. That it's a situation that maybe has run its course, run its emotional course particularly. This could be about the pain of having to leave behind something that you've invested a great deal of emotional energy into. The challenge could also be about acknowledging the existence of a rift, a gap, a division in your relationships, your partnership, your romantic or business dealings. There's a struggle with saying goodbye, a struggle with departure, a struggle to find the emotional courage it takes to pursue a more authentic path forward. Just as this traveler is walking away in the dark, but to higher ground. So the advice is to avoid just settling for the status quo and not being afraid of starting over, not being afraid of being alone. This speaks to some sort of midlife crisis sometimes. The need for an individual to find space in which to rediscover their own identity, or just a need for introspection. Venus in the 8th, a need for deep internal transformation. Venus in the 8th house. So let's remove the card and place it on the side here, and we move into the 3rd position. The 3rd position is about the unexpected. And look what we have here for you. A beautiful card in the position of the unexpected. We have the 10 of Pentacles. Here we go. The 10 of Pentacles. You're an earth sign, and this is one of the best earth sign cards in the deck. 10, it's the pinnacle of material success. And as you see, it depicts a multi-generational family. In the position of the unexpected, this is about unexpected wealth. The 8th house is about wealth and inheritance. So, and Venus is about money. So unexpected money from inheritance or from some unexpected source. Unexpected gains of some sort through partnerships or from the government. Taxes, returns. There's a sudden shift towards long-term stability. Remember, I said that you might be considering creating a family. Here is this multi-generational family So it's about suddenly having the opportunity to create your family or to join a broader family unit, being accepted into a family, having your relationship be accepted into a multi-generational genetic family. It could also just be about a surprise windfall or shared investment opportunity with a partner. Or it could simply mean that there's an unforeseen alignment with someone else as far as your core values or your life goals are concerned. This could happen within a romantic relationship or within a business or friendship partnership. This is about integrating your relationship into a broader family dynamic. Or you could just be receiving help and support, material support from your family, like a family business. Maybe you're joining a family business. All of this is possible. So, wow, wealth, material stability and support. Now let's move on to the position, the last position, the position of the outcome. A major arcana, outcome, judgment. Look at that. Judgment. Wow. This is absolutely beautiful. Judgment. Well, aside from Venus in the 8th making you very popular and financially better off, you reach a sort of pinnacle here at the end of the month, a sort of a moment of spiritual awakening concerning a relationship or a business partnership, leading either to a powerful rebirth of that relationship or a clean and final break from that relationship. That's what the 8 of Cups was indicating as well in the position of your challenge. This is the final verdict in which you take responsibility for your past mistakes and make an inner vow to follow your higher self, higher impulses, higher values. This could herald a new phase of your life, characterized by deeper connections and mental clarity. This is a very karmic card. So you've learned your karmic lessons. This is again the 8 of Cups, walking away from those lessons. Those 8 of Cups behind you are your lessons. This is about reaping what you've sown. Fair, just actions lead to positive renewal. This could also just be about financial accountability. Setting the books straight. And maybe you're just, well, making informed and logical decisions, choices. You're making honest choices regarding shared resources. Or this could be a fair asset division in a divorce. Regardless, a new chapter begins by the end of the month, and you're either facing the music, becoming completely transparent, or if you're not, then you reap what you sow. But this is a card of intense transformation. You see the family awakening to the trumpet blown by the angel. So you may very well find your calling, your life path. And like the 8 of Cups suggested, you break away from the old and you follow a new path, a new way that feels more authentic. So that is your forecast for March 2026. What an assembly. We have the Ace of Wands, power, energy, creativity, sexuality, sensuality, new beginnings. And at the end, we have a culmination of that new awakening, a spiritual awakening where you get it. You know now which way to go, in which direction you need to turn. And that is your forecast for March 2026. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining me. I hope you enjoyed your reading. And if you need any extra help with personal and private readings, there's links below. And I appreciate whatever support you can give. Thank you. Aloha and namaste.